The title of this mini podcast is Dance Steps. Ever notice how people who can really dance aren't working at it? They're not counting steps or thinking about their feet, they're just dancing. I've never been one of those people, not on the dance floor and not in the figurative sense either. When it comes to actual dancing, I've always had to work too hard at it. I have absolutely zero rhythm. If I'm thinking about the moves, I'm not dancing, I'm thinking, and that's not fun for anyone. And when it comes to dancing around issues, I've never had much patience for that either. It reminds me of a story. Back in my broadcast days, I somehow landed a meeting with the president of our company. Honestly, getting time with the Pope might have been easier. I was there to pitch a new morning show. After the handshake and small talk, I said to him, I can present this two ways. I can nibble around the edge of the cookie and then make the proposal, or I can bite right in. He looked at me and said, bite right in. That meeting was over in under 10 minutes. I got what I came for, and best of all, no dancing around required. Great communication is a lot like great dancing. When you're really in it, you're not sure who's leading or who's following, and you don't care. You're just moving together. But when you start working all the angles, you're not communicating anymore. You're back in your head, and that always makes for a clumsy dance. The conversation takes on a life of its own. You're both along for the ride, and it feels effortless. That's why, for me, the first goal in any meeting isn't to impress someone with polished, prefabricated steps. It's to make a genuine connection. Now, I won't knock sales training. There's plenty of useful information in there. What I struggle with is when someone applies it like a checklist. You can always tell who just came from a seminar. They're like the couple who took exactly one dance class, so they wouldn't embarrass themselves at the company Christmas party. They're trying so hard to look natural that they look anything but natural. Real rapport starts when you leave your agenda at the door. When communication, not persuasion, is the goal, the dance gets a whole lot smoother, and a mutually beneficial outcome becomes much more likely. When dance steps are obvious, you stick out like a sore toe that's been stepped on too many times. When the steps disappear, that's when rapport kicks in, and that's when the dance becomes real. Honestly, Arthur Murray should consider offering a new class, Learning Rapport on the Dance Floor. All the best, John.